Hey Buzz, you there?
Yep.
If you had to buy a microphone again, would you still get a HyperX one?
I would probably say yes, but I would probably do some research and look at newer ones, I guess, if I was gonna get another one. But if you're wondering if I have problems with it, like I wouldn't see a reason not to get rid of it. It's been perfectly fantastic since I've been using it. I think it's very good. I guess my sound quality is okay. No one said otherwise. And I love the.
It's been incredibly annoying, so we're not going to say anything about it.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
It's like I started watching a bunch of videos on like microphones and stuff, and like every single microphone they review sounds almost the exact same to me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because I don't have a recording background.
I don't know. To be honest, the main reasons I bought it was one, because it's red, and two, because I could touch it and it would mute. It had a mute function and it was red. They were the main two things that I bought it for.
Oh,
Is that the Quadcast, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got the same one. It's cool, isn't it? It's easy to function.
Yeah, I love the mute button. Like sometimes you touch it and it goes off. It's awesome. Yeah, very good mic. I wouldn't see a reason to get rid of it and buy another one personally. So yeah, I guess I would recommend it. I've never had issues with it. I just plugged it in and it works straight away. I've never had to mess about with it. It's got a volume control as well, so you can turn it up or down on the mic itself as well. I think it's pretty good.
It's nice about it. It comes in its own suspension net already, doesn't it? By default, you don't have to buy an extra one. So for the sim rig here, it's useful.
yeah. I started looking at all the crap that you have to get for like, you know, if I have the thing clipped to my rig, like I'm gonna want a suspension arm because it's just gonna be shaking all over the freaking place. So why not get one that has that instead of having to buy it separately?
Yeah, I think it's very good. I like it.
All right.
All right, we'll start slowly gathering up. Hopefully
I'm ready to
people
go.
are
Magazine.
perfect. I'll start up the server.
There's a new
Yeah. As always,
new
please
stream
do not
link is
join the server until your name is called out. And first of all, we'll wait for Boss and Rain to get in there, so they can confirm who's joining. Alright, Paletti, if you're here, hopefully you're here, you can go ahead and join.
Getting back in.
Right. How are we looking?
I think I joined as a driver.
Do it.
God damn it, Rain.
Are you on pole, Rain?
No, I didn't. It just gave me the option, like pit options just popped up for some reason.
Oh.
Even without a password.
Do you see Paletti in there?
I don't see anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got pit options. What the hell? Are you in there, Buzz?
Yeah, I got pretty much the same as you.
Something's odd, Agassi.
Something's not correct.
Something's not right. The server is has some issues.
Restart.
Thank you, Agassi.
Everything looks correct, so just try and fire it back up. Fine. Bus Rain, let me know when you're in there.
Looks the same. Maybe if we can get Belletti to join, it might
Looks
change.
strange.
Can I join?
Yes,
Can I
Please,
join?
please try.
Let you
Okay.
can see the
Okay,
server.
okay. I try.
It looks strange, man.
I hope not to get another drive-through.
I
Yep,
can see
there's
Belletti. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm in.
Now we can return to garage. Now it comes up normal.
Yeah, that's it.
Dom
join.
Hayward. Dom Hayward, go ahead and join.
Yep.
Tom is in there.
Tom is in.
McFly.
McFly, yes.
Fuchs and John.
John, yes.
Greco.
Yeah.
Rico, yes.
Elliot.
Burton connected.
Datafy.
Datafy connected.
Serene.
Serene and
shit.
Jace. Jace connected after Serene. Is that
Sorry,
Jace's spot?
sorry.
No, is that Jace's spot?
No, mine
it is
accidentally
not.
connected.
So Jace can just connect, right? And that'll be okay, or not?
Okay.
Or
No,
no, we gotta
If
restart.
he disconnects, yeah, we gotta restart. I'm sorry.
Yep. Yep.
That's how ACC works.
Right. Okay.
God damn it, Jace.
Surprised we've had
I know,
such
I
a
hate
long streak
myself.
of that not happening.
Yeah, it's the first time that's happened, though.
We have to restart.
Yes, we do, unfortunately.
Okay.
Because Jace can't listen.
I'm just so dumb.
What happens when we race in Australia? Their toilets flush the other way. That's the problem.
What it is? I think that's exactly
It is so confusing, right, Buzz?
I know.
Alright.
You can
Let's
spend
try
hours
again.
staring at it.
100% Australian.
Belletti,
Hey,
when you can
hey,
see
hey,
the
hey,
server, go ahead and join. I think Jimmy is still muted. Belletti's muted.
Okay. I'm back in.
I'm back.
No, we just need to get a hold of Belletti.
Come on, Balletti.
Just a second, guys. I'm joining.
Green light. Go, go, go.
I'm in.
He's in. He's in.
Perfect. Tom Hayward.
Dom Hayward connected.
McFly.
There's McFly.
Fuchs and John.
There's John.
Greco.
Griga, yes.
Elliot.
Yes for Elliot.
Datafy.
Datafy, yes.
Serene.
Serene, yes.
Swap.
That swab. That name again
Swab,
is
yes.
Swab.
And Randy.
Randy Savage, yes.
Alright. Jamie.
Jamie, yes.
Howell.
Howell, yes.
Craigio.
Gregio, yes.
Myself. Fine. And Simmer.
Who was that?
Raw Authentic.
Rofentic?
And
Simmer?
Fireball.
Simmer?
Fireball's in here. Satchmo.
What? Pause. Was Ruination after Rofentic?
Something's happening with my
God damn it.
Why the fuck did that join?
That's a great question.
I didn't click anything. I don't think.
Should we just continue?
Yes, this is the first.
If I leave and come back, will it reset
No.
my spot?
It won't.
Nope.
I'll pull off the side and let everybody by.
You cannot press drive and start from pit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
start
that's
from
true.
pit.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay. And what was the
Alright,
result
after
of?
Fireball, we have Satchmo. Elix.
Who are you looking for?
Elix, go ahead and join. My Italian is terrible, but I'll give it a try. Ladomata?
Eligio.
Something like that.
Ladnoma. Okay.
Rev.
That is connected.
Okay, man, I lost to Rev last race. Damn it.
Bruno.
Mm-hmm. Bruno joined.
Talenia.
Dario.
Thank you, Bruno. Waiting for Dario. There we go. Surfing Angel.
Yes, Surfing Angel joined.
Ninko.
Sorry, give me a second.
Yes, I see permits.
No.
Nil is connecting.
Naki.
Noki is connecting.
Chase, go ahead.
I think that's where I was supposed to join.
It was, yes. Jensen. Jensen and Lone Wolf.
Jensen has connected.
Connecting.
Lone Wolf is connecting. Yes.
Ewart.
Ewat is connecting.
Roberto.
Roberto is connecting.
Gordon.
I see Gordon.
Salvin.
I see Salvin.
Kira.
I see JQ. Oh no, I don't. Sorry. I thought I did.
Me?
Yes,
JQ,
please.
yep.
JQ.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. And Firehawks. Go ahead and join. If you can make, I actually don't know if Firehawks could make second race. Haven't seen him say otherwise.
Is he,
Could have missed it though.
I don't see him in voice.
Okay. Yeah, he did say earlier that he probably would only make the first race. So, good luck to everyone.
Do we have a
Should be a long formation lap.
full formation lap? We hope
Hopefully
so.
the server understands that it's changed now. We will pray for that. And of course, just a reminder, there is a 15-minute pit window in the middle of this race. You need to change your tires in that pit window. Whatever you do with fuel, all up to you.
Remember as well, this is a reversed grid, so there will be faster drivers starting behind, starting in the middle of a pack. So, number one, the faster drivers do need to be aware that the drivers in front might not be taking the lines that are fast for you. They could be braking at a spot you're not expecting. Likewise, if you have one of the faster drivers behind you, try to be as predictable as possible. If they pull up beside you, then give them room. Stick to your side. If you're in the outside, stick to the outside. If you're in the inside, stick to the inside. Try not to cross. Just try to be safe.
One thing I want to point out, everyone did really well with me at least. Whenever we're going into the turns on the straightaways, I didn't have any problems with it, but whoever's tires in front by the start of the turn in, be sure they have the right of way.
Indeed.
Yeah, give people room if their front wheels are alongside your back wheels, give them room on the turn. But if you are that guy that's diving through the inside, keep your line. Don't drift wide. Don't force a pass that you can't make. Stick.
Like I said, I didn't have any issues with it, but I just wanted to point that out there.
Yeah.
Look at this grid.
So many cars.
That's something else.
Excuse me, sorry.
Did you get the liveries loaded up or no?
I don't believe it worked. I downloaded it, I dropped it, it didn't work.
I put so much effort into our livery for this weekend.
Is that the Pepto-Bismol one?
Yes.
Nice.
Can I say something that might help?
You can say whatever you want.
Just say it. Don't preface it.
Okay. I just wanted to say that if you can't predict what is going to happen in front of you, it's advisable to just lift your foot from the throttle because you can't predict what is going
15 seconds. Make sure you hit drive.
That was sensible.
Alright, so Ruination is not going to hit drive, so I can come out of the pits.
Right on.
I'm really just doing that to miss that first corner in the pile-up.
It was the plan all along.
Yep.
So smart.
I'm scared of the sheer amount of cars ahead of me.
It's when there's a lot of cars ahead and behind that it's terrifying.
Oh yeah. There's also a right turn.
They're off. They're moving. Full formation lap.
Green light at Forest Elbow.
Oh, there's two riders.
Full formation lap, folks.
Oh god, I'm going to be sitting here forever. My tire's going to be so cold.
You chose this.
I did not choose this. I think I fat-fingered it. It's me getting used to VR. I'm just watching my tire temps drop.
Blame VR.
Yeah. I blame. Yeah, I definitely. I like it. It's just we're getting used to it. Like I normally hate the little like fake hands and steering wheel. In VR, it's required.
Guys, pay attention to your position with the little thingy that we have in the center.
Wow. Yeah, until the start of the race, the only thing the game cares about, the only thing that matters is that box or the speed.
Yeah, because okay, now Watson is in front of me, because before he was in front of you.
Yeah. If you go to where it's telling you to, like everybody should be lined up perfectly.
Yeah.
So we starting off at sunset here.
Pretty much sunset and going into the night.
Going into the night.
Is there going to be sun by the time we get to the start line?
Who knows?
You guys do a
sun go
faster
the other
warm-up
way
lap.
in the southern hemisphere. We sure?
You guys still coming over the mountain?
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
gets down.
It's the longest wait of my whole life.
Like a 5-minute formation lap.
Yeah.
Don't
My,
worry, our tires are pretty much frozen as well.
I'm at 23 psi.
Yeah, I'm starting to cream down.
I'm at 25.
They're coming down Conrod.
5 as well. Through the dipper.
In accuracy, you said a pit is mandatory on this one?
Yes.
There is a pit window
You
as
need
well,
to
Rev.
change your tires in the pit window.
And you must change tires during the
During
pit
the
window.
pit window. If you pit outside the pit window, don't bother changing your tires, because it won't clear the pit.
I mean, if you need to, you can, but it's not
Unless
going to
you
count.
manage a puncture.
It's
not gonna
uniform, I
count.
guess.
Remember to keep it in first when you're in the pits as well. As soon as you change into second, it will stop your pit limiter. You'll get a speeding penalty, and we can't take it away. So keep it in first when you're in the pits all the time, and you'll keep that limiter on.
If only we had a Nordschleifer in this game, and we could do a formation lap. But anyway, we're coming up.
Here we go.
Coming up to the start.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. Be safe.
Good luck.
Remember remember lessons from race 1. Try to spread out.
Races are 1 on turn 1.
Try to spread out.
If you're spread out, Rain.
Be safe. Call out if things happen. Call out. We don't have a lot of administration staff to watch all sections of a pack. Call out when there are wrecks. Good luck, guys. They're off.
Here we go. Green lights are on. Belletti's away. Into hell he goes. 34 cars chasing him. Managed to get through cleanly. Quite a few cars through okay at the minute. A little bit of touching at the back, but it looks like everyone managed to make it through. That looks clean.
Very clean.
Good there at the minute. Belletti keeping it out there in front though. Those guys getting away from the pits as well, making their start now. It is the 40-minute race. This longer pit stop, so
Remember,
even starting
guys,
from the pit doesn't mean you're going to be last.
endurance race.
So
Long
a lot can
race.
happen over that
Bide
time.
your time. Bide your time.
So far, so good. No big smashes yet. Everyone seems to be going through cleanly. There's Craigio in the Ferrari with the Mercedes by his door. Just making a little touch on the wall, using all of that track.
Whoa.
Alexis there getting through. Is that Elliot? I don't know. Ninko, I think, getting through there.
That was scary.
But fantastic driving from both drivers there. Ninko, I'm sure he wanted to be ahead of that Mercedes going into the mountain, but didn't quite get it done in time.
Wow. This is
Single file that
spectacular.
Crash, crash, crash.
Crash where? Where? Call where?
Coming down the hill. Middle of
It's
the...
off the driving line.
That's bad news, guys. Too.
Don't just call crash, call where. Call where as well. Your position,
Skyline,
a location.
Yeah. So for the one in the chase there, right side chase, just call that out.
Okay, looks like all the cars are
Snappy,
moving.
come around. My tires
Crash
still
if we had a
on.
corner.
Whoa!
A couple of cars in the pits.
End of a
Big
chase,
accident
end of a
there at the
chase.
end of the
Lots of
chase.
offs, end of a chase.
Nice. Looks
Chase
like
is a
Jamie
mess, the
managed to get
chase is a
through
mess.
safely.
I think it's clear now.
Lots of cars through there. One car still off in the sand, I
15
think.
spots gained in 1 lap.
There we you go. That's the way to do it. First 3 cars, though, they're taking off now. Belletti, Hayward, and McFly crossing the line to start their lap. Down the mountain straight they go.
Gets in there. Uh-oh.
Oh, the Aston round there.
Aston going around.
I'm going into the pit.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Going into the pits, though. Going into the pits.
That's unfortunate. Few cars there. John in the pits. I think that's his race. A couple of cars from the first lap. 404 in there as well.
Powell Angel. Race leader currently is Belletti with Dom Hayward and McFly in chase.
Right behind him. Yeah, these 3 are out in front. They've made a bit of gap from all of the to-in and throw-in behind them, but they're still close together.
They got some fast guys right on them, though, coming up behind them.
So, as our Datafy Stevens and Serene here.
And Ninko there too.
Ninko in the Lexus coming up behind him as well. There they go.
Oh shit.
Lots of cars going through the mountain there at the minute. Looking pretty safe this time around. Possibly one at the top at Skyline. Just be careful. It does look like a car may have spun there. It looks like everyone's through. Four minutes in, lots of action. Belletti still out in front, doing well. I know we've got some Belletti fans in the crowd. He's coming across the line to start his 3rd lap. Long way to go though, nearly 36 minutes left. Lots of time.
What's the time acceleration here?
10 times.
8x?
10x, jeez.
Hey guys, I just got a penalty for speeding through pit lane.
Did you drop down to first gear?
No, I never even went through pits.
That's odd. Best we can offer is to review it after the race, Rev. There's nothing we can do.
Who's shot? The only penalty I see is Elliot with a stop and go.
It's not for you, Red Rev. It's just a report for the race, not for you.
Oh, okay. I started panicking for a second. I'm like, what did I do?
It wasn't you, Rev. Yeah,
yeah.
So
it happened for me this time. Not you.
I don't see any penalties, Rev. Not for you. Only penalties that I see at the minute are Elliot with a 30-second stop and go.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
It's getting dark out there.
Oh, and Elliot is sideways there at the top of the mountain. Just be careful as you go through the skyline there. A couple of corners into it.
It's dark
Looks
now.
like it's cleared though. That sun has gone. And there is no moon out tonight. There is no light out there on track.
Sparks flying out of Forest Elbow from... Oh no, not Forest Elbow. I can't even tell where they are because it's so dark.
You can see the white lights of the cars, and that's about it. Very dark there. Craigio, though, making his way down there in 10th. He's got Fireball right behind him. I think that is the Conrad straight.
That's Conrad, and that's a chase. There's Fireball.
Yeah, very difficult here with no lights.
Rev and Jensenator here. Newcomer Delernia as well. I see Bruno here. Quite a pack. Then Satchmo, Ewat, Roberto.
That's blocking.
Lots of drivers close together there.
Let's call it defensive move.
They're getting it onto the straight and absolutely pinning it. He's got Roberto right behind him. 17th and 18th on track.
So dark. What do the drivers see, I wonder?
Nothing.
Neon walls. Oh, they're having a rave in that car there. On board with Roberto. Oh,
Gets
Nocky there on the right hand side. Roberto doing very well to get through there. Still on the tail of Ewok.
Wow.
Ewok with the cars ahead of him. The elevation up and down and up and down.
So narrow. Concrete walls.
Spun out on Skyline.
Spun on Skyline.
Oh, on the left as you enter Skyline there, Rev. Just
It's all
touching the
clear.
wall.
All clear.
Thank you, Rev.
You go,
So
Roberto, sticking to the
close.
back of Ewok still though.
Look at
Dicing
that.
with those walls. How did he not clip a mirror?
So much pace, so close.
The lights all over the back of him as well. All of these cars just battling. There we go, a bit of a breather for him as he hits the straight there.
Serene dropped it after the chase.
After the chase, watch out after the chase, which there's a heap of quick cars coming in.
Going in 3 wide, 1 into the back. That looks like the Ferrari possibly there.
But Jensen manages to grab his spot back after getting a tap.
It together.
Oh, that was yeah.
Together. Into Murray's they go. Big battle back there. That's for a lot of places. I think that's Satchmo just in front there.
Oh no, Craig Yo out after hitting a wall quite hard. Damn, Craig. Bad luck, man.
Elliot as well. That's
Elliot as well is out.
2 drivers down. The mountain claims another difficult track here this week.
If you're still doing onboards, you can check my onboard for some terrifying lights dying every time I use my brakes.
This will be interesting. Let's find Agassi.
Yeah, mine's doing the same thing.
That's a feature.
Go on board with Agassi. 23rd currently here. It's got that nice blue glow from the interior light as well.
Might not be seeing what you're seeing, Agassi.
Interesting.
What, do your lights turn off every time you hit the brakes?
Yep.
It's because the bump stopped.
German engineering. Double yellow.
Well, I did get hit very, very hard.
What's a double yellow?
Double yellows on the mountain, just at the in between the snake section as you go over the top.
Double yellow.
Right where Agassi is now. There he is on the right-hand side as you go through the second.
Well avoided, Agassi.
Only one more car going through now, the number 8 car. Watch that right
Oh,
side.
Nelly.
Understeer.
Oh my.
Ouch.
There's a wall. There's a flick of the lights. Still holding 22nd though. Ruination 10 seconds back from him, so he's got a bit of time
Let's
there.
see. Who's still around?
We've still got a big race in the middle of the pack here. Bruno through
Lots
red.
of cars still going for it.
The lights.
Go ahead there.
Dom Hayward is currently running second.
Dom Hayward is in second with Belletti still leading the race. Dom Hayward not far behind.
Oh, big crash on turn 1. Big crash turn 1.
Crash turn 1. Beware, crash turn 1. That's Agassi again coming up to turn 1. Will turn 1 be clear for Agassi?
Still got cars out on the right. No,
Yellow
looks like it
flag,
has
yellow
cleared.
flag.
Just as he got there, the car teleported to the pits.
It's clear.
Got out the
It's
way.
clear.
There we go. Lots of action happening here in the 40-minute race. The nighttime proving to be dangerous for these cars. Come around the corner and just see a bright white wall in front of you.
Much thanks to all the drivers who call out what is happening and help us out here. But there's still a bit of a pack around Fireball, Jensen, Satchmo.
They go through the skyline. You think it looks good at Laguna Seca on the corkscrew. Those lefts and rights down that mountain section are just fantastic to watch from this
Proper
helicopter
roller
view.
coaster.
It's awesome. Does it? Just like it never stops. And they get
Ferrari.
onto the forests and they get that bit of a break.
Got
I'm so
Ewoks
sorry.
in the
I'm so
Ferrari.
sorry, Brito. It's been out on the turn before the straightaway. Massive crash.
Oh, and that's see Randy Savage
there on the left
maybe got
side.
part of that as well.
There we go. It does look like it's cleared now. Quite a few cars in and out of the pits during this race. And we haven't quite opened up our...
Pit window has not opened, but I even see Swab.
I think
It is open.
I think it just opened as we say that.
Just, yes.
There we go. The pit window is open then.
I
So
see
some
a
cars
stop
coming
go
in.
for Salvin.
I was going to say, looks like he has come in. He'll have to make another pit stop and serve that penalty.
Seriously, you got to brake down to a dead stop right on the pit line?
Almost.
Pretty much. You got to come.
Really,
you got to slow right
No,
down.
We're going 4 kilometers an hour.
Oh, I see a big crash on Skyline. Big crash on Skyline.
Left and right, left and right.
Went to the pit safely.
McFly getting through though.
Oh! No, more
But
crashing
another-
on Skyline. I think Dom had a few big hits on
You
Skyline. In the Ferrari.
That has allowed McFly into second.
Someone's having a good time in the background.
Here we go, Datafy now. The lights are flashing. Is the overtake coming?
That's yep. That's a lap car. That's Lone Wolf.
Go Datafy.
Oh, Lone Wolf. Oh, Lone Wolf.
Keeping it on the grass. Going straight on.
Are you
there, though,
okay,
as
Lone
it's going
Wolf?
over the slope.
I don't know what it's doing.
That is going to allow those cars through, though. Jamie and Datafly are through. Serene there, on board with Powell. Managing to get back on the track with Lone Wolf. Fireball now with a couple of
So
cars
much
there.
action.
There goes. Is that the Bentley there? Big flames out the side. Great overtake down on the inside. It's not over yet.
Aston
Though. The
through the
Lambo's fighting
chase.
back.
X-Attack side by side. And the
There we go,
Aston is
Bentley.
through.
Is it the Aston? Sorry, the Aston.
I had that problem previously, Buzz, and it wasn't a misidentification of cars on my behalf.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It was just thinking too British.
It's so dark out there. It's so dark.
So I'm going to be coming on the track with 20 PSI on my tires. That should be fun.
Cold tires.
That's good for off-roading.
Workers at the final corner.
Drag racing, that's okay. Alright, I see Dom Hayward in the pits. Hopefully he's getting some quick repairs if he copped any damage during that incident. It is so hard to track what is going on. I'm going to bring up the timetable. Belletti is still our race leader. McFly now in second. Serene in third. Jamie in fourth. LCK YouTube does produce a good quality image. Fireball sixth. Roberto seventh. Ninko's in eighth. Dom Hayward currently ninth. Nope. Swab has gotten ahead. And that's our top 10. Now, okay. I think while Hayward is in the pits, other people are getting in. We've got Ruination in 10th at the moment. But
That's right, I'm a badass like that.
I think we've got some overlap
Yeah, quite a few cars, I
between
think, are coming in for
pitting
the pit
and
now.
not pitting. We've got more cars coming into the pits now.
There's
We
no
got a
brake
couple.
markers coming into the final corner. Be careful.
Craig currently in the pits, getting his
Pull out,
green.
John, go.
Bruno. Jamie's coming in for his mandatory as well.
I got frozen tires going across the mountain. There's no point.
Thank you.
Serene in third and McFly in second, but they do both need to pit as well. Belletti's still in the lead, but he needs to pit as well.
Got like another 10 minutes on the pits, right?
We do.
9 minutes.
9.5 minutes.
Craigio is out for the race, but wondering if he can leave the server. Will that cause any issues? Will he still get points?
It should still he'll get points, and it should not give a lag or anything.
Just do it while I'm on a straightaway.
Currently riding with Greco here. 22nd, but it's not over yet. We've still got 21 minutes to go. A long way left to go in the race.
Still have
pit done.
Quite a few people needing to pit. Noki has the mark of a beast, number 666.
Big flames. Those side exit pipes look fantastic coming down there. You just see the popping of the flames.
Flames in the dark, indeed.
Looks like he's got 4 rear lights there, 2 of which are meant to be the exhaust. It's that hot. They are using these cars. There we go, McFly there. Lone Wolf just ahead. McFly doing well, holding on to second from the lead so far, but he still needs to pit as well.
Sorry, ruin.
We're halfway through, not over
We've got
yet.
7.5 minutes left of the pit window. Halfway through the race.
Crash where?
He's going again. Selvin crashed.
We're clear?
Looks
Clear, I
like
think.
we're up the mountain at the minute. There we go, there's some light coming off the front of McFly's car, reflecting off of that bright white wall.
Conrad, such a high-speed section.
Absolutely flat out.
Before 1987, the chase did not exist, and the straight went all the way back to the pit straight. So the speeds, the speeds were getting really high. McFly is now coming in for his mandatory. How things will pan out now will be very interesting.
This could work possibly as an undercut here because Belletti is still out. He hasn't pitted yet. There's still some time left in the pit window, 6 minutes. There's still time for those strategies to play out.
Ruination in for the mandatory. Fusion John also for the mandatory. Coming in.
Still a few cars to get it done. Jace being one of them.
Gonna watch Belletti for a little while.
Had a real good race here so far. Managed to get that reverse grid on first, and he's held that lead. Now we've got Belletti fans out there. He's doing a fantastic job so far. 18 minutes left of the race, 5.5 left of his pit window. There he goes, snakes his way down the mountain, sparks flying out the back of the McLaren. flames as well. Nice clean sections for him. Gets a bit of a rest. Looks like there's a yellow flag at the top of the mountain again, the skyline.
Yellow
Looks like
flag
the
at
car might be
skyline.
moving. Looks like we're clear.
We're clear. The chase was put in as a requirement, in fact, so that the track could be included in a specific World Series, because the stewards who inspected the track felt that it was unsafe to have such a long straight.
Belletti now into the pits. He's going to serve his mandatory. Jace is in there with him.
Belletti's in.
Now we'll just plan
McFly
out. We've got
came
Ninko
out.
currently in second.
McFly came out in third, though.
So this will be interesting. Round we go. Ninko's got his pit stop done, and he's up to second. So we'll see how Belletti gets on here.
Swab has 4th position. Datafly has 5th. Jensen has 6th. I think I saw Greco there in the McLaren. Delania has 8th. Roberto has 9th. And there's no F1 at Bathurst. But F1 cars have gone around Mountain Panorama.
Okay. Looks like Belletti might get this done here. He's just leaving the pits now, and it looks like Ninko's just entered the start-finish straight, so it does look like Belletti's going to get his pits done and out again in first.
Wow.
Fantastic push from him at the beginning there.
Great save from Jamie there coming out of Forest Elbow. Hayward is in 11th.
The pit window. There are a few cars left. Rev needs to get his pit done. He needs to change his tyres. Greco as well needs to get a pit done.
While I miss the super high speeds that used to be achievable on Conrad, the chase makes things interesting for sure. Rev is in for his mandatory.
There he goes, getting that Merc done and serviced. Jace is still in there as well.
There's a great story about an American driver, or maybe he was Canadian. Maybe he was Canadian, actually.
Sure, he was Canadian, yeah.
He came from North America. He migrated to Australia.
Right.
As a race driver, he was... What was that call? Was there an accident somewhere?
It looks good. Track looks like it's moving. Looking okay at the minute.
I think he was Canadian by the name of Alan Moffat. And he went on to have a very prolific career racing in Australia. When he was taken to Bathurst for the first time, they drove him up there, stopped the car, he got out, looked around, fairly confused, and he asked, "Where's the racetrack?" And the answer was, "You're standing on it." They took him to the top of a mountain. He could not believe that was the racetrack. That was back in the 60s, though.
Well, it looks like we've got a bit happening at the top of the skyline. Looks like
Action at
there's a yellow
skyline.
car, but it does look like off the racing track. Looks like we're clear again. Good job there. A few cars bunching up together. The pits have brought some of the cars back to closeness. 30 seconds left of the pit window, but I think everybody's got their pits done now.
Yes, I believe it's all taken care of.
McFly doing well, though, holding on to third place.
It was back in 1987 that the chase was added. It was added a long time ago.
I have to say, I think it's a pretty cool corner. You're flat out, and you turn in, take that corner flat out, and then you've got to judge when you want to get on the brakes as late as possible.
There's
So I think
so
it makes
much
it really
to be
exciting.
gained or lost. There is so much to be gained or lost on the chase.
Definitely, as you say, it's whether it's good or bad, it definitely adds some excitement to the race.
It changes it up because without it, it would just be Conrod straight the whole way down, and it would just be purely horsepower and based on your exit speed out of Forest Elbow. The lap record holder for a long time was a turbocharged Nissan Datsun Bluebird. I think that's the 810, if people know the 510 Nissan Datsun. It was an 810, very, very boxy thing. But because it was turbo, it was high power. In 1983, it set the lap record, and it was believed it would not be broken once the chase was added. It took a couple of years, but it was broken eventually.
Yeah, some of the cars nowadays are just, they're so grippy and can hold that speed through that section. It's insane now. Tom, though, there, just completing another lap. 10th place for him so far in this race.
We're coming up to 10 minutes left in the race. In-game time is 11:55 p.m. Just on midnight in-game. I'm not sure if we're going to see the sun come up.
See the city in the background there, though. All the lights, just as they go up the mountain.
It's a fairly sleepy town, Bathurst.
Gordon, I got aero damage. You should get me into this turn.
Satchmo and Fireball. This is for position 2.
This is 11th and 12th.
But
Fireball's going to make that Lamborghini as wide as he possibly can.
Very, very difficult to pass from here. Not impossible. Not impossible, but very difficult.
Yeah, being so narrow, one little touch here just... And especially with these cars as well, one little touch with these cars, it loves to spin them round. Satchmo's so close to the back of Fireball there. He's got the pace. He just can't find a way past at the minute. That Boatley proving to be a bit too big. But he's got the straight coming up. Will it have the power to get past him?
There's a fantastic video that I will share sometime after the race of one of the most amazing overtakes across the top of a mountain. But a very specific case where you had a little light agile car versus a larger, longer, heavier car, and the little agile car was able to do something amazing.
Does it involve a Honda Civic?
It does.
There's a lot of traffic going up the mountain.
No, then I've seen this one like a week ago.
Jordan Cox.
Amazing, dude.
Just such an amazing pass.
There we go. Fireball holding off Satchmo for another lap there. 8 minutes left of the race. Only 8 minutes to go, and Satchmo looking for every which way possible to get past.
Don't stop there.
Hasn't quite got the power. Will he find it here? He's going to look for that draft. Look for that way past.
But on the outside, it's rough here.
Fireball's
know
positioned his car on
just
that inside.
how rough it is here.
Side by side they go. Fireball
Yep,
just
it
takes
is
an
dangerous.
angle.
Oh, it is
That's
dangerous.
right, just the curb there. But keeping it together.
We're looking at a scrap for P1.
I heard something about
Ninko now, you're
P1.
right. Yeah, Ninko now just going through hell all over the back of Belletti as they start to make their way up the mountain straight. This might be a pass for P1. Ninko junking to the right side. There he goes for the inside line. Down into Griffin's Bend. Ninko's got it done. Gets back on those brakes and gets inside there. Fantastic overtake there. Belletti did well. He held strong. Only 7 minutes left of the race.
Amazing driving from Belletti.
Held first, managed to get his pit stop done and get back out in first as well. But couldn't quite hold off Ninko for the whole race. Ninko absolutely flying there in the Lexus here today.
Ninko's strong as always.
Greyco, you've been blue flagged for like 2 laps, dude. You should make way.
Here we go, Simmer with McFly just ahead of him. Rev just behind them with Powell over the back of him.
Look at all of this traffic.
Rico here with Swab behind him.
I think that's a blue flag situation. Indeed,
Yeah, I'm trying
it would
to
be.
wait for him to get close enough behind me on the straightaway so I can let him by.
I think it applies to you, Rev, but we were discussing. We're looking at a different situation, but there's so much traffic heading down through there. Whoa, boy.
That's where all the traffic seems to be on the track.
That
It's all
is
spread out
busy.
right there. Quite a few cars in it.
That is busy.
Hey, red on the relative of someone who is lapping me. Blue is someone I have laps, right?
Correct.
All right.
Yes.
Whoa.
Lots of cars there
I
through
think
the chase
Swab
as
is
well.
through.
Trying to stay out of the way.
Yep,
up
Swab is
behind
through.
Ruination there. Swab in 5th at the minute, doing really well in that Porsche. Getting through on Ruination there as well as he starts the main straight. Got himself up to 5th, doing very well within the race.
Go round McFly.
Yeah, I guess there's a ton of traffic behind you, by the way.
Dirt and dust everywhere as they come out.
Dirt.
Back.
I believe that. Yeah, that is Heitnen not too far in the distance. I can just see Heitnen.
Just there as he.
But he's making his way through the lap traffic.
Rev's the next one to get past.
Jesus Christ, man.
Up inside there.
Don't think that was the best place to try and dive on the inside, but I'll shut up.
You're blue flagged for so long, dude. I can't wait forever.
Datafy now entering that mountain section. Not much of a skyline now, all in black. Very dark. Oh, very close there.
In the dark, it is frightening to see all those sparks.
Managed to get through though on that downhill section.
You can't tell if the sparks are from the underside or from the side of the car.
Into the final 3 minutes. Only less than 3.5 minutes to go now. It's only a few laps. Ninko crossing the line again. Datafy going to do the same very soon. There he comes. You can really see that line forming on the track as well from this helicopter view. Really see all the rubber they've laid down in that final corner and the first one here as well. just as we lose the
Oh.
lights. Now you
Sad
can't see
to hear,
anything.
Seraphim Angel. Seraphim Angel's race is over.
Oh, that's unfortunate there.
I'm not trying to flash anyone. It's my lights under braking. Sorry.
Electrical issues out there.
In
Yeah,
race
right,
room,
sure.
race room racing experience, my lights are continuously flashing the whole time, and I've got no control over it. I don't know why. Dom Hayward has had a pretty good race.
Yeah, mine are like strobe light into every corner.
Well, I think that's what's happened since Bentley
you're not-
went German. Just like the
Mercedes,
the
there.
GT, the Mercedes.
He's not the only one with flickering lights. If you want to swap to me, the entire screen just goes black right in between the last chicane.
Some traffic getting out the way there.
I was in a
Roberto here though in 6th.
Yep.
Getting through the mountain traffic
Roberto,
as well.
pushing hard. I was once in a... Oh, leaders on the final lap.
There we go. Ninko just crossing the line there and entering hell. Only a minute left of the race. He is on his final lap. He won't get another one here. It's a long lap here.
It is a long lap. Well, it's a long track. The 2-minute laps that they're pulling off are not really
They're
that
pretty
long.
quick, yeah.
They're pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
It's a long track, but you've got 2 really long straights, really.
Yeah. Okay, Swab there, still holding strong in 5th for Swab. He'll start his final lap now as well, with a little bit of traffic ahead of him, but I'm sure he'll pass it here on the straight.
At some
There we go,
point,
moved out to the
I
left.
think we missed Heitnen getting past McFly.
Ah, Heitnen,
Datafy,
yes,
yeah.
has got
Datafy
himself up.
worked into 3rd place. Still a cracking drive from McFly. But
Has done very well, yes.
these super fast guys like Datafy and Ninko, fast and consistent. And they get up there.
That's it, they find that line, they've stuck to it. The time is up. Ninko now just starting his final run down the Conrad Straight. And they'll all start crossing the line. There we go, as those lights just left and right and left and right. Absolutely brilliant shots here from the cameras as well. But there we go, Ninko through Murray's for the final time. Lefts and rights across the line. First place for Ninko. Belletti going to take second. Belletti's going to come through the final corner now. He's going to take second. Fantastic drive from Belletti. Led the
Fly
race for
through the
so
chase
long.
now.
Didn't quite hold him off.
Well
though.
done, Belletti. Well done, Datafy. McFly did it for Australia.
McFly there in 4th. Just out of the top 3. Very, very close.
As Kano would say, you fucking beauty.
There we go. Swab to come past
Swab
as well. He sees fireworks.
into 5th.
Yeah, that's a fucking ripper.
Oh, mother.
Roberto!
Oh, someone.
No, that was
Roberto
Ruination getting ran.
holding
Oh.
sick, but
Oh, it was Ruination.
slammed into the
Oh.
wall there.
Yeah, I don't
Ruination.
know what happened there.
Too quick, Heitinen.
Roberto gets through.
Well, I lost one spot.
Yeah, if you guys
Newcomer.
want some entertainment, you can look
Bologna.
at Nico's lap 1.
Okay, we got.
P7 in 1 lap.
Dom Hayward.
He's
Jensen
gonna
in
take
9th. Jamie rounds out our top 10. Satchmo now. Chase.
That was an interesting race.
What a euphemism, Agassi. But
I told you
went
guys
from-
at the beginning that was
went
going to be
from
nuts.
13th. From
still
13th to
still
7th
guys on the track.
to
Still guys on the
30th.
track. Still guys on the track.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we got 2 more.
Gordon coming through.
He's gonna
Newcomer
take
Gordon
12.
in 12th. Congrats.
Fantastic job.
JQ.
Safety rating still matters after you cross the finish.
I think JQ is still coming through. Bruno as well. We got a couple of guys who are still coming through from the top of the mountain. They must have just been ahead of a race leader when the race leader crossed.
JQ's over there.
Oh,
Bruno
JQ's
though,
over?
coming in.
Trying to grab results. I can grab results from the replay.
Well, as much as they could have been. Good race.
There was some definitely some good driving.
Did you end your YouTube stream, Rain?
Sorry?
Did you end your YouTube stream?
No.
Oh, never mind. I see it. It was not popping up in the left bar.
There was some challenges, of course.
I started talking early.
There was some challenges, but I think everyone did well.
All right, guys. See y'all in Germany in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was cleaner than I thought it was going to be.
I
at
think
least for me.
I was very happy with the amount of drivers trying to help out, calling out crashes. We have a limited number of admin staff, so we need everybody to chip in. So thank you guys.
Yeah, considering we had 35 cars on track, I think that actually went pretty well. I know there was a few mishaps in the first and second corners and what have you, but yeah, great driving for everyone. Good job.
Yep. We're off to Nürburgring tomorrow. Thank you, Craigio. Not tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Nürburgring, not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Sorry.
Oh
next.
my.
Is this the full circuit?
It's aggressive.
No.
It's the GP. Nürburgring GP.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the little short at the end of
Can we exit the lobby?
Yes, you can exit the lobby. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
And I think I'll wrap up the YouTube stream here. I know there are quite a few guys who are streaming to Twitch. But thank you. We're going to be hanging out in Discord, perhaps reviewing bits of a race for a little while. So anybody out there on YouTube is welcome to drop into Discord and hang out. But until then, thank you very much, everyone.
Peace.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Hey, Rain, have you tried